Hello, my friends. Welcome to episode number 5 of the Kerrigan campaign in Mass Recall. This is where things start going truly insane. Last mission was a lot of fun. I also really enjoy this mission. And you know what? I'm going to be opening basically every single mission for the rest of this campaign that way because they're all sweet. Let's go. Oops, sound 100%. We gotta hear the sweet, sultry voice of, I don't know, Mengsk?
Cerebrin, Duran, the time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat. Now that the UEG's power base is broken on this world, only their forces on Char pose any significant threat to me. It's time to move to the second phase of my plan.
And what of your allies here on Core Hull, my queen? What would you have done with them?
They are of no further use to me. Though they have proven themselves useful, it might be dangerous to allow them to live. Without the services of General Duke, Mengsk will be easy to deal with. But Raynor and Phoenix are uncannily resourceful. They must all be eradicated. Cerebrit, I want both General Duke's and Phoenix's bases destroyed. Leave no one alive.
My queen, if I may suggest a strategy. Both the Protoss and Terran forces are resting after our previous victory. If we attack immediately, while most of them are asleep and unaware, we can whittle down their defenses with relative ease.
Clever. How long after our initial attack can we expect them to regroup and retaliate?
I'd say in 6 minutes.
That only gives us enough time to launch a surprise attack against one base.
Oh, you want
It
that?
is a sound plan. Cerebrit, feel free to launch your initial attack against either base. Failure is not an option. Slaughter them all in my name.
Kind of offended there. Think I can only attack one base, Kerrigan? Come on, I helped Ace route out. I think we figured out how to kill 4 bases in normal Starcraft. Obviously not going to be able to do that in Mass Recall. Out of the 6 total bases.
Excuse me, I got a burp. The only thing you should feel when you shoot someone is the recoil. Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Kiss my ass. If it weren't for these damn neural implants, you'd be a smoking crater by now. Commander. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? Whatever I do, keep bringing me back in, and I'm all out of it. Oh, forget it.
I love this little party.
How y'all doing?
2 scientists,
Boot camp.
3 Marines, a Firebat, and 2 High Templar chilling out by a flaming trash can. What? We didn't kill the Templar. Wait. That's not right. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go finish off this Templar. That's just incorrect. There we go, we got him. Okay, we're gonna take the lurkers, and we're gonna bring them this way. We're gonna take all the lings and stuff. Come on down here. Let's just take this area out with the lurkers, and I am going to get a gas real quick. Take out everything that I can. I want to take down the bases so that I can continue to do stuff, and lurkers are going to be so nice to have. Yeah, so what I want to take down are the army units, the production facilities, and the bases, or the command centers. When all those are dealt with, it should be a lot easier to actually finish things off. I don't really care about the bunkers, only about the things that go inside of them. I love sneak attacks. They're really fun. There's a whole lot of different things you can do to like route them. They're so dynamic and open. And that's really the thing that I treasure the most in any sort of RTS, is just the ability to have that replay value. Alright, we're going to take down this one, and then we're going to head over to the red base. This guy is doing pretty well, so we're going to head on over here. I don't think that's going to work. Let's see if we can just snipe this pylon. Not entirely sure how that's going to go. Then we're going to get some Zergling upgrades, and we're going to go Ling Lurker at the beginning. Maybe Ling Hydra Lurker. Alright, we can take that out. I don't want to aggro the cannons, though. I don't know if they aggro, but I don't want to learn. If we can take down this main base, I think we're going to be in real good position. Basically, what I'm going to do is try to have everything here down. Have a good defense against the Protoss. I'm going to get the Lurkers to head over to this bridge for defensive purposes, and then just finish all this off and use this bridge as my safety point. It's going to be a while before I can get to a hive, but that's okay. The only thing I'm really scared about are air units at the beginning, so I don't know. I'm scared of a lot, actually. I don't know how they're going to retaliate. One thing I was thinking of is, doesn't it kind of seem like the Dominion is better off without Duke? I know that Subsorian really hates Duke, and as I pay more and more attention to him as a character, it really does feel like he does not add very much to the places that he is, for the most part. He doesn't win. The only time that he ever did anything useful was in the big push, and that actually doesn't confirm, but it adds to my pet theory that Duke was a really good TVT tactical mastermind, because that's the only thing that he had to deal with, and he just hasn't been able to keep up in the additional matchups. Now that we have to fight against the Zerg and the Protoss, he's just not well equipped to deal with that, but man, he's good at TVT. Unfortunately, that's just not a very good skill to have anymore as a Dominion commander. I guess he could put down some rebellions or something. That seems very okay to Minsk, but it's, you know, it's just not exactly that. So we've dealt with one of the main, they're not really a main base, one of the second tier bases. There's the first tier bases up here that are a joke, then there's a second tier down here, and then there's a third tier super bases. We're gonna get a couple more Lurkers. Yeah, like this many. Then we're gonna head back up and make sure all this is clear. And I am feeling pretty darn good at this point. We get Hydra Speed. And another Evolution Chamber. And then hopefully with all this dead, they're not going to try to retake that base.
Prepared for retaliation. Kerrigan caught us with our pants down, but it's time to start giving some back.
Continue your attack, Cerebrit. Their defenses won't last long against us.
I gotta be very careful that they don't like kill all these in a scan or a reaver shot or something. But at the same time, having them bunched up does really increase their power level. Alright, so this is gas number 2. That's really good. And then gas number 3, we're basically going to be able to get whatever we want now. 3 really is that magic number in StarCraft 1. And it's always what I'm aiming for. Alright, we need that Queen's Nest. Like, you can get a lot of stuff off of 2 gas, but you can't really get multiple... Oh, hello. You can't get multiple things at the same time off 2 gas, which is a problem. Oh gosh, they just killed a bunch of my overlords? I only have 3 Hydras. Because I made all of those guys. Okay, we gotta bring the overlords over and then start targeting. Hopefully they don't have cloak yet. Good. We messed up their targeting algorithms by getting them to attack the Zerglings. That could have been very close. Get you on gas. Get you into a hive, and we are going to feel great. I'm not sure how I want to get my... Oh, hello. Oh, that's a big army. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. They're 0-0, so it might be okay. Especially if we can fight them in small groups like this. I am supply blocked as well. We're just gonna have to micro against these and hope that we win the fight. Okay, this guy's down. My entire army is also dead. However... Oh... You know what, Evo? You're doing a good job tanking. Thank you. We can melt through the Dragoon and pull these guys off on the side. Just try to micro decent. There we go. No problems. Let's get some Hydras. Now, how's my saturation doing? Not very great there. Very nice over here. And this area didn't take any damage. So, really, really not bad overall. I'm gonna get some more hatches. Probably over here, and maybe like 2 over here. Because I have a feeling that if they like siege up this area, we want to stop them right here, so we can rush down from this angle to kind of collapse on top of them. That's going to be my plan going forward. Also, just having extra hatches at each of these bases I think is going to be very nice. Ultra Cavern or Defiler Mound. We're going to get a defensive Defiler Mound. I do like them any place that we have a giant choke point that we have to hold. I think they're really, really good. And then we are fighting against Protoss, which means we have to go more Hydra heavy than normal. Protoss really, really weak to the Hydras, really, really strong against everything else. Ooh. Did not have the support there. But we still took it down. I should get movement speed for overlords and all that kind of stuff. And at this point, I'm feeling like I am getting pretty close to being confident enough to engage the Protoss. Now, I'm going to take a funky little route to do that, I think. Instead of the normal way of doing it, which would be heading over from here, what I might try to do is cut in right over here and then push up and clear through. That would mean that if Duke like comes over here at the time, I can have spotting, I can have defenses up, and I won't get caught off guard. Oh yeah, this is why I want this location. Just make sure they can't... Yeah, get out of here. I'm going to need some lings though, because I am getting attack upgrades on them. And then we're going to use the Defilers defensively, right here and right here. I'm going to wait for about 40 Hydras. 40 seems like a great number here. At that point, I'm actually going to start getting Queens to help out. Queens are also really good. I send these guys. It's very interesting that you don't start with Consume in this game. I think if it were Starcraft 2, you absolutely would. And it would make the Defiler too good. Not that the Defiler is not too good already. Oh, hello. But I like upgrades limiting the power of spellcasters. Alright, hopefully this... I like being bad limiting the power of spellcasters. Oh no. Oops. Well then. We're gonna get the node... Oh, that's not the nodes. Whatever, we'll get that anyway. Oh, we have the nodes. So how many Hydras is this? It's enough. Once the next batch pops, I'm gonna head on over to the Protoss. We're at 141. So we push over here. Take all this stuff down. Now in order to cover my flank, I move the lurkers over here. Oh, we have to get Burrow, of course. Then we can head this way. Oh, hello. See, this is why we did it. I love it. Now we just head on over here. And get you over to Darkswarm if you need to. Take down the Reaver, which I guess doesn't do anything. I kind of forgot about that. It's been a while since we fought against Protoss. And this area is going down without a hitch. I'm going to grab a drone over here. We're going to build a hatch and a backup hatch. And I think we're going to be able to power through this mission really fast. It's actually the 15-minute mark already. StarCraft 1 missions go by a lot faster than StarCraft 2 missions, I've noticed. Like, to me, it feels like about the 10-minute mark here. And I very consistently have that feeling. What? Oh no. Okay, that wasn't bad. Let's get some detection over there. Okay, I'm fine. Never the words you want to hear, especially when you're doing well. Get some of these over here. The entire bottom area has been cleared pretty effectively. And then I'm just going to keep these here. They didn't even detect the defilers. I'm going to move them a little bit forward. That guy was about to die. Let's see if we can assassinate him before the Hydras get on over. And I don't even know why I got these melee upgrades. I guess I'll reinforce with Lings. And then we're gonna walk on over here. Assassinate. Won't be the last of that.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm really excited for the Phoenix fight. Always one of the most epic fights in Starcraft. It's just so well made. Okay, we gotta push up here, target the Templar, move on forward. See if we can make a little bit of a space for my Lings to get in front. And we push this way. And let's push down into that base. Meanwhile, let's go find Phoenix.
Our forces are under attack.
This is a betrayal most foul, Kerrigan. We were fools to have gone along with this charade.
You're right, Phoenix. I used you to get the job done. And you played along just like I knew you would. You Protoss are also headstrong and predictable. You are your own worst enemies.
That's ironic. I can remember Tassadar teaching you a very similar lesson on Char.
I took that lesson to heart, Praetor. Now, are you ready to die a second time?
The Kala awaits me, Kerrigan. And although I am prepared to face my destiny, you'll not find me easy prey.
Then that shall be your epitaph.
They removed the ability to use spawn broodlings on him! Oh no! My strategy! Darn! Okay, so in the normal version of the game, he is vulnerable to spawn broodlings and it just kills him in one hit. And it's hysterical, but unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, depending if you want good gameplay or if you want memes, you cannot do that here. Alright, we're pushing through. What are we even going to do? I guess we have to kill him with the only unit powerful enough to take down Phoenix, the Zergling.
Our forces are under attack.
How many Zerglings do you think it takes? Like 12? I don't know. We'll wait. We'll figure it out later. Might as well finish off the Protoss base first. I messed this up. But Dark Swarm is going to keep me safe for a bit. What a stupid ability. Yeah, we're gonna win that with like 1/5 of what they have. Because Dark Swarm. Here, pull these guys back, try eating him. So we have another Dark Swarm if need be. Pull back a little bit. Is that tank doing no splash damage to these lurkers under Dark Swarm? It's supposed to do splash damage. But it might be just one of those... Yep, that's no damage. Oh my gosh, Dark Swarm is even more busted. First the Muta, now Dark Swarm, having mass recall stuff mess it up. Weird. It's always Zerg. The favored race. Let's take this down. We're going to pull back and just continue to hold this area. Perfect. Zerg are almost done finishing off the Protoss forces over here. Not really much to do with these guys. I see you. Okay. Let's get this over here, and then we're gonna push up this way and bring the queens along as well, because why not? I guess we're sending everything. I have 2 drill hard right there. Spawn broodling on this, because we actually do have the tools to break your ramps. Oh, Spider-Man, nice. Get in. Let's get this upgrade and this upgrade. I'm going to do some science with Phoenix. He's got 800, 800, 5 armor, 45 damage. First, we're going to take these out, and then we're going to retreat. And we'll figure the rest out in a bit. Ooh, here come the BCs. So we actually need to get under these real quick. Oh, that spider mine was really well placed. Try to take out the support cast with these so that the Hydras can fight. The Hydras have taken down the Broodlords. Whoops. I didn't mean to be fighting right here. And we don't have the attack upgrades anyway. Well, it's fine. We're just going to work on this for a bit. Oh, here he is.
If it isn't little Kerrigan, I had a feeling we'd be meeting each other again. You got a lot to answer for, little girl.
General Duke, you know I always wanted to have you killed. This is kind of exciting for me.
Do your worst then, girl. You ain't taking Edmund Duke without a fight.
You can't broodling him, but if you really want to be in the meme dreamland, then just throw a couple Scourge into him. Then you can kill him in 2 hits.
Kerrigan, you murdering bitch. We had a deal.
Oh, come on, Arcturus. Did you really think I'd allow you to come into power again? You practically fed me to the Zerg on Tarsonis. You're directly responsible for the hell I've been through. Did you honestly think I'd let you get away with that?
But you said revenge was secondary to defeating the UED.
I lied. I liberated this planet because it was the UED's primary staging point, not because I was under any obligation to you. I used you to destroy the Psi Disruptor. And now that I've got my broods back, you're no longer necessary for my plans. I think I'll leave you here, Arcturus, among the ashes of your precious dominion. I want you to live to see me rise to power, and I want you to always remember, in your most private moments, that it was you who turned me loose in the first place.
That was a bit of a weird speech. Now, I haven't really paid much attention to that before, but basically Kerrigan said, or Minx is like, you said revenge is secondary to defeating the UED, and she's like, I lied, and then proceeds to explain how her entire plan was actually about defeating the UED. Right? I didn't miss anything there, right? She's, oh yeah, because it was the main staging point. Like, right. So, this act was secondary to defeating the UED. Minx just was correct on that assumption. As long as they're all on the same page. Alright, Phoenix is down here. Do we have +3 attack yet? No, we don't. I'm gonna wait for +3 attack. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Gotta go freaking Mutalisks to deal with this one turret on the island. Or we could get drop, which actually takes longer than a Spire, I believe. 103 versus 138, well, whatever. We'll get both at the same time and see how it goes. Send these guys over here, take this out. Look at how fast it dies. I'll never get over this unit. So we're going to have a little bit of a bet here. Who do you think is going to be able to win? The legendary Praetor Phoenix or 8 whole Zerglings? Now, Phoenix doesn't have his shields. He has 5 armor, 6 armor. Oh, he got 1-1. How did he get 1-1? We killed his base. He has 115 shields right now, a little bit gone HP, 6 armor, 47 damage per shot, but only 23 versus... You know, he's pretty legendary in terms of stat scaling right there. Will he be able to win? Come on. When's this upgrade going to be done? There we go. Mutas kill this. Are you kidding? I've almost... There we go. If he loses to this, I'm going to be a little bit sad, honestly. Oops. I messed up my micro. No, I'm trying to grab one at a time. I can't grab him because his hitbox is so big. Okay, yeah, he is going to win that. That's good. We have no more time to waste. Let's go take him down. I think that if he hadn't gotten that 1-1 upgrade, he actually would have died. Like, and if I hadn't mismicroed. The combination of those two things are what caused that to not go so well. Good job, Phoenix. You got 25 kills. That makes you by far and away the most competent person on this map. You deserve it.
Phoenix. No.
What are you worried about, Jim? He died the way all Protoss hoped to, in combat.
He died because you betrayed him. How many more noble souls do you need to consume before you're satisfied? How many more people need to die before you realize what you've become?
You don't even know what you're talking about, Jim.
Don't I? I'll see you dead for this, Kerrigan. For Phoenix, and all the others who got caught between you and your mad quest for power.
Tough talk, Jimmy. But I don't think you have what it takes to be a killer.
It may not be tomorrow, darling. It may not even happen with an army at my back. But rest assured, I'm the man who's gonna kill you someday. I'll be seeing you.
Imagine if at the end of the epilogue, when Solarite Kerrigan comes into Joey Ray's bar, if Jim just whipped out his pistol and shot her right there and was like, that's for Phoenix. Oh, that would have been such a better ending. I am absolutely, by the way, on the team of people who believe that it's kind of raw, that they just discontinued that. They completely pretended it never happened. Also, there's like some building on the map somewhere that I have to find, which is cool. I will try to do that swiftly. I absolutely am on the team of I wish that Kerrigan, or that Jim had kept his word there. Or at least had a little bit more mental trouble accepting it. Like, they did the quest, there it is. They did the quest line decently for his, like, being shown that he's supposed to keep her alive in Zeratul thing, but maybe he should have struggled against it a little bit more.
It is done, Cerebrit. They've all been destroyed. Let us return to Tarsonis to rest. For the first time since my transfiguration, I am wearied of the slaughter.
Yeah, it's because Jim said mean things to you and now your heart hurts. Because you're a butt face. I think that if they had taken the plot lines of Wings of Liberty, so there's two kind of key plot lines that I think would work out really quickly there. This is only going to take like 30 seconds, so stick with me. I think that if they had taken the Jim realizes he has to save Kerrigan to save the universe, and then use that as the sparking incident for his alcoholism that they brought up a little bit, then I think it might have actually been a much more powerful moment, like the fact that he has to now take the person that he loved, who then he swore to kill, and now has to save despite the horrible things she's done, and that drove him into deep existential despair. It would have been a much more evocative and powerful way to play that out and still hit the same story beats. You wouldn't have to do a major overhaul of StarCraft 2's plot. I think that would have been really interesting, and I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts on that are. Anyway, we only have a couple seconds till the 30-minute mark, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really did. See ya. Peace.